Hello, my name is Neiger Green. I'm a member of Providence 47. We are currently in the process of developing a health application that will allow for data collection in energy-starved countries. We're right now focusing on West Africa, specifically Liberia, and we've been working with AppRoutes to make this happen. Originally, what we thought we'd just do was just put a bid out on Guru and hope for the best, and really try to make it through every vendor's information to see kind of what they're about, what they've done in the past, and if they can really facilitate the needs that we had. Amit wrote us back to say that that he had a company that we should consider. We requested further information if he had any samples or anything like that, and he was very timely and he got information to us as quickly as possible. And one thing I can say, we requested it from all of our potential vendors to send 3 videos or 3 examples of their work. And Ahmed was someone who definitely followed up. He ensured that we received it. He also ensured that it was exactly what we're looking for, and if we had any further questions or anything. And we weren't really expecting that from vendors because we hadn't signed anything with anyone. But he made himself available. So as the team met over time trying to decide on a vendor, Ahmed constantly checked in every day, wanted to find out if there's anything else he could submit, if there's any further questions we had to help us get through the identification process. Well, we decided to go with AppRoutes based solely on not just their work, but his customer service and the fact that we asked that we have access to a team that includes a female, because a lot of the vendors that were applying were all males, but prior to receiving all of the bids, we asked that the vendor put together a team for us, that they have the ability to put together a team for us that included females. And Amit did just that with Jagrati. And since we signed paperwork with AppRoutes, it's just been such a seamless transition. They are really serving as our tech team. As I'm talking to Jagrati about different elements of the app that we've discussed, different things we want to change, things we want to add, it's never a moment which she says, oh gosh, this is so much. Like, we already talked about this. It's either let me look into it and see how we can facilitate that, or sure, no problem, or I'll make the change, send it to you, and you can reply with your review of it and we can have a discussion. And that speaks volumes because they avail themselves to P47 any hour of the night or day, which is the most amazing thing. We're all graduate students on this side, so our hours are funky. And with it being about 11 hours forward, time difference about 11 and a half or so, it's interesting that at 2 o'clock in the morning, I can think of something, or someone on the team can think of something, and we send a quick Skype chat, Skype instant message, and we get a reply. And we're thinking, you should be asleep. And it's just like, no, pretty much they're at your service. And to get that from a team, that lets you know that they have a vested interest in the success of your project. But not just that, they want you to know that you can rely on them beyond one project. I feel like they are the team that if something else was to come about and they didn't have the expertise in it, they will locate that for me and vet that organization or that group or that team before they put me in contact with them. And I appreciate that because we're the visionaries on this side. They are the techies. They're the minds. They're the ones that say, okay, if this is what you want, this is what we can do, and this is how it's all connected. Their response time is amazing, swift. I never have to wait more than 24 hours for a response. I never have to wait more than 10 minutes for a message if I send it through Skype. And if I want to meet with the whole team at any time, they make themselves available. And if they're not able to, they'll let me know, and we'll figure out another time, try to schedule something else. But overall, they've just been amazing. They've been absolutely amazing. Customer service is stellar. They've put up with us because in our heads, we know what we want it to look like, but the way that it flows is totally up to them. And sometimes I could tell that we're kind of blocking their train of thought, but they can easily make the adjustment to bring it back full circle to say, okay, that's what you wanted. This is how it's going to play out. They've even added features to the application that we didn't even think about. You know, there's some parts of it that when I see the screenshots, I'm just like, oh my God, is that? And they're just like, yeah, this is exactly. And I'm thinking, that's amazing. I didn't even think of that. So overall, AppRoutes is definitely the way to go for all of your tech needs. If you're looking to develop an app, website, if you're looking for logos, if you're looking for a database management team, I mean, they are just absolutely amazing. And I'm looking forward to, my team's looking forward to, and our pilot organization is looking forward to the creation of this app. We cannot wait. We cannot wait because the need for this app is it's so necessary to have this app. It's important in the field of development specific to health, and it's important to the target countries that we're going to be working with. So I'm telling you, if it comes down to AppRoutes and someone else or a million other someone else's, I would say go with AppRoutes. Give them a shot. Give them 2 weeks to blow your mind because they are thinking out of the box. When you might say, this is what I want, they're like, great, that's what you want. This is how we can do it. And have you thought about this? Have you considered this? And I must say that I appreciate that. I most certainly do. So again, I give 5 stars to AppRoutes, and please give them a shot. You will not be disappointed. You will be thoroughly pleased. Their professionalism, their timeliness, the cleanliness of their presentations when they show you what they're working on. It's not cluttered. It's not over your head. They're always there to answer your questions. They're always available to you. And it's just the most amazing feeling. Our team has grown from the 3 of us on this side. We now have a team of another 4. And I literally feel like when people say, you know, what are you up to? I'm like, oh, I'm on a conference call with the India team. Like, I love that because they really are. They have a vested interest in our project, and we have a vested interest in their success. And it's a teamwork made in heaven. So again, consider AppRoutes. You will not be disappointed. If you want your application, your website, your project to be taken to the next level, and you just need that team to do it, AppRoutes is it. And even if you don't decide to go with them, pick their brains. They come up with some amazing ideas that eventually you'll bring you back around and you say, you know what, we're going to go ahead and sign with you, and you won't be disappointed. Thank you.